Hi, I'm Gerry Warren. I'm the Executive Director of the Waterford, and I'd like to welcome the Mayor of Brooklyn Park, Jeff Lunde.
Hi. Hey, thank you very much. I'd like to introduce a crime specialist, crime prevention specialist, Elf. She's here to help celebrate the holiday, and I understand we're going to do some singing next and hopefully some other fun stuff.
Well, let's get started with the singing then.
Perfect. So Gerry, there's some good holiday tips on being safe for the holidays, and I think you have some to share with us.
Sure, yeah. Mayor, this is the time of year where the majority of our residents in Brooklyn Park enjoy the holidays.
Yep.
It's time with our families and our friends, and it's out doing things and having a good time. But there's that small amount of our population that kind of takes advantage of that this time of year and finds people that are more vulnerable and are able to steal things and take things away from them. So that's what we're trying to kind of give some tips out to prevent that from happening this season.
Okay. And you want to share some of those so we can kind of help people be more informed?
Sure. Well, I don't think we get through the holiday season at all without doing a little bit of shopping. So that's kind of one of the things we all get engaged in. So one of the things that we tell residents when they're going to go out and go shopping, do not carry large amounts of cash on them. Don't take big wads of money and stick it in your pocket and go off shopping. That's not the way to do that. So try to limit yourself to one major credit card. So when you're out and about, if you happen to, lose it or something, and you've got one credit card you've lost, not a whole wallet full of 10 or 15. We take so many reports when people lose their credit cards and don't have any idea which ones were in their wallets or what the numbers were.
Absolutely.
So beware of the credit card that you are carrying out with you when you are shopping. Make sure, it's important just from a personal safety standpoint, that you're real particular on where you park when you go out shopping. If you're going to go to a large shopping area, park somewhere as close to those doors as you can get so you can go in and out safely into the malls. Park under lights. If you have lights in a parking lot, take advantage of that. That's what that's there for. Always be aware of your surroundings, whether it's while you're shopping in a store, or you're in the middle of the mall, or you're in the food court, or you're walking out to your car. Be aware of what's going on around you. And women, I'll kind of take credit for this in a bad way, but women are real notorious for walking out to their car with all their packages in their hands. We get to the car and we realize our keys are in our purse. So now we've got to set our stuff down, we've got to start digging in our purses to get those keys out to open our car. Meanwhile, we're not paying attention to our surroundings. So I really want to remind, especially women, to when you're walking out to your car, have your keys ready in your hand, so that doesn't distract from you paying attention to what's going on around you. So.
And then how about if you get lots of presents? Like I'm going out for my wife, right? I'm buying hundreds of presents. You go buy a car and you see the back seat is full of presents. Isn't that kind of inviting?
Well, your wife is lucky if she's getting that many gifts. So we'll have to
see my credit card bill later.
So that's a good point. A lot of people will try to do all their shopping in one trip. So that usually will mean you'll have handsfuls and lots of gifts to put back in your car. One of the things we stress all year long in Brooklyn Park is don't leave things in public view when they're in your car. So the same is going to go during the holiday season. Is you don't want those gifts laying out in sight. So you don't want to go to your car and throw them in the back seat or put them on the passenger side next to your laptop computer. You want to get them out of plain sight. So that may mean coming back to your car and opening the trunk and putting them in the trunk. Now the thing to be aware of there is make sure that you're not being watched or monitored by somebody. I mean, there are actually thieves that will sit out in parking lots and sit in their car and wait to see these people that come out and put things in their car. So get them out of public view. If you buy something small enough you can put under a seat, in the glove box, in the trunk, get it out. And always make sure you lock your car doors before you go back into the hall.
Okay.
So Laura, you're going to give me a tour
I
of
am.
one of the places for someone if they're looking for a place to move to.
Our assisted living apartment,
Yeah.
yes.
So go ahead and show me. So we
Okay.
come in and
Well, this is our little kitchen here. We provide 3 meals a day to our residents, so there's not a lot of cooking that needs to take place, but they do have it for if they want to make something special, reheat something. But it's also just a familiar, comfortable spot too,
Yep.
to have a kitchen in the place that you live.
Yep.
Here we have a nice little dining area.
Now, people who maybe, so people I've heard aging in place, that's a term I've heard, that people will move to a community and maybe they're fully able and they want to be with friends and stuff, and then as they age, sometimes they need help and in different
Yes.
stages of their life. And so this would be kind of like the first stage of kind of getting more assistance, is that?
Yep, yes. Assisted living is people that are still fairly independent, but they're needing maybe a little bit of help with daily activities,
Okay.
such as maybe bathing or dressing, or taking care of their med management.
Okay.
So they can come here and they don't have to take care of snow removal anymore. They don't have to walk on stairs
a good
anymore
thing
to
in
get to their
Minnesota.
laundry.
Yep.
And they have friendships, they have like-minded people, they have activities. We have tons of activities. They have events that can take place, they can partake in whatever they want to. So it's a really fun place for our seniors to live, and yet their needs are being met and their care is being taken care of.
Now, is this like a married couple could move in here together?
Sure.
Is this a smaller unit or a big?
This is a 1-bedroom.
Okay.
So we do have 2 bedrooms, we have studio apartments, and we have friendship suites.
So if I moved in, there'd be my couch. Because
There would be your
My wife
couch.
would kick me out and I'd be sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yeah, and want to see the bedroom?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so here we have the 1-bedroom.
Yes, so 1-bedroom, it's a good sized room. We can fit up to a queen size bed in here, no problem. Our residents do furnish their apartments themselves, so it's very familiar, it's comfortable, it's exactly what they want. So it's not really downsizing, but we are right sizing people now.
Absolutely. And this time of year, it's kind of, family's a big thing. So is this, I know you guys have like activities, holidays and stuff like that. Is
Yes.
it really because this is where people, family and friends and hopefully come visit and things like that?
Yes.
Or they go visit as well?
Exactly, and we try to create activities that are family friendly. So as families come in to visit mom or dad, they can partake in the events going on.
Okay.
And hopefully we can involve all ages.
Absolutely.
So we have some intergenerational play going on.
And if you have the ice cream machine going, that always
That's right.
that always plays well.
That's always helpful.
So, and I think obviously the restaurant I see, you've got the kind of the assisted bars. I think you had
Yes.
mentioned earlier about memory care, and so in our city we've been talking a lot about making Alzheimer friendly city. So we're going to have a presentation coming up next couple months about making sure city staff is aware to notice the signs, because sometimes people think Alzheimer's is something else,
Right.
and they don't realize that somebody may be
Right.
confused
Or
because of the memory.
a lot of family members too think that the first signs of dementia means Alzheimer's,
Right.
and it doesn't.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to. So there's some things that you can do and set in place for your loved one to keep them safe. That's what's really important, is always to remember, is your loved one safe?
Yep.
Are they happy, and are they being well taken care of? That's what we strive to do here at the
Absolutely.
Waterford.
Yep, absolutely. I think that's pretty much what we in the city is what we like to do.
Yes.
And then, do people like when they move in? Do they still get their cars and stuff like that?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Although we do provide transportation. We have a lovely brand new transportation vehicle for our residents, and we have outings and events and take them shopping
Yep.
to local businesses here in Brooklyn Park.
Yep. And I think in a little bit the director's going to show me a calendar. You guys actually went and visited, I think, our fire station.
Yes, it was
So-
a fun day. Very
so,
fun.
good. Perfect.
All right.
Well, thank you very much for the
You're
tour.
welcome. Thank you
you
so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna do chair yoga today. All right, so we're gonna start with stretching. Let's start with our necks. Ready? All the way up and all the way down. Tuck your chin into your chest. One more. All right, let's turn to the side. Turn over your shoulder. Switch. One more on each side. Switch sides. All right. Tip your ear down to your shoulder. And switch. Switch. All right, relax your neck. Let's roll our shoulders. Nice big circles. Did you work up a sweat?
I did. So I think now we got an appetite going. We're going to go check out the fine dining here.
Okay.
All right, so we worked up an appetite.
Yes.
Now we're in here.
Yes.
And this doesn't look like cafeteria food. This looks like something people would get when they go home and, you know, that kind of holiday
Yes.
spirit.
Well, I don't know about you, but at my family, it's all about the food.
Yeah.
It's all about the food here at the Waterford also. We are family. We create family here. So what better way than to break bread around the table,
Yep.
but make sure it's good bread. So we like to provide really a variety. So I've set up just a little bit of, you know, what you might see on an average lunch day here. We have a wrap with, looks like maybe a coleslaw and some fresh fruit. We also have a grilled cheese with some yummy bacon in there. What's not to love about bacon?
Yep.
And again, fresh fruit. We always have offerings of different desserts. Soup. Soup is all homemade here. None of
Okay.
that frozen stuff out of a bag.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, we have our spectacular rib night. Our chef, Chef Carol, she has won awards for her ribs. So the third Wednesday of every month, we have rib night. We like to have our residents bring in their families, just kind of a special time. And it's, you know, a time to interact with one another and enjoy a great meal.
So if the police or fire want to do an inspection,
That would be the night.
that would be the night for
Yes.
them to stop by.
Just happen to swing on in and
Absolutely. I
Maybe-
feel I know a few that would do that as well.
good. We'd love
And so,
to have
you know,
them.
part of it is they get some choices.
Yes, absolutely.
And then so for people who might have dietary restrictions, you guys are.
It's all worked out.
Okay.
Yep, they don't even need to think about it. We take
Okay.
care of that need.
And then they scrub the dishes at the end, or you guys take care of that as well?
Oh, we take care of that.
Okay.
Yes,
Unless they're a problem, right?
absolutely.
And
yeah.
so for the holidays, is any special plan? Is there like a Thanksgiving dinner coming
Yes,
up? Is there holiday dinners? and
we
stuff like
do, yes. We always have special dinners on any holiday. But we also make it available that our residents can reserve a room and have their family come in. We can cater it, they can bring in food, they can bring in a specialty item that they can't do without on that particular holiday.
Okay.
We like to accommodate our guests. Again, this is their home, and they welcome us every day as employees. It's great. So we like to accommodate them and their families on any holiday or any given day of the week.
that? Perfect. No, this is great. Well, thank you
Yes.
for that overview.
Yes,
Thank you.
so glad that you're here.
Mayor Lunde, I'd like to thank you for coming to the Waterford.
Absolutely.
But while you're here, I'd like to present you a calendar, a 2015 calendar, which the City of Brooklyn Park was very cooperative in us putting together with our residents. So what it is every month, there's different shots of the residents, and but I'd like to present this and thank the City of Brooklyn Park
Absolutely.
for your cooperation in that.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I understand there was a lot of help that went into getting this calendar put together.
This was a fun day, and I have to give credit to Waterford Manor. They're the ones who contacted me and said, we've got this great idea, and I listened to it, and I thought, oh, it's going to take a little bit of an organization, but we did it, and we had so much fun with so many of the residents from Waterford. They were able to dress up in fire gear and police gear and kind of reenact some things with some of our equipment.
It was a little embarrassing as I found myself over the hood of a police car in handcuffs, and I had to explain myself away, and that I think is in April.
Yep.
So thank you for your
Well, we just
participation.
want to make sure we get pagers to everyone because we'll be calling them for duty. In case we do need some firefighters, we'll definitely be looking for some help. So we appreciate the time and appreciate you having us today and the tours. And so I think we're going to end today's session with we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you.
Shall we sing again?